Hey dear listeners, welcome to the first episode of Sheconomy, the podcast where we dive into personal growth, empowerment, and tips for living your best life. I'm your host Asya, and I created Sheconomy because I love having something inspiring to listen while I work. So whether you're cooking, working or studying, or taking a moment for yourself, I hope this podcast become a part of your life, your routine, and add a great value in your days. Today we are starting with the topic that's close to my heart, self-motivation. Okay, it's parts that keep us moving forward even on the days where it feels easier to just give up. So what is self-motivation? At this core, it is the ability to push yourself to take action because you believe in your goals, your dreams, or your potential. It's about finding where the why, the deeper reason behind everything you do. Let me ask you this, okay? When was the last time you were truly motivated? Think about it for a moment. If it's been a while, don't worry, you're not alone. Same here. Today we will talk about how to discover or rediscover that sparks and keep it alive no matter what life throws at you. Little story with you. There was a time when I felt completely stuck. My goal felt so far out of the reach that I didn't even know where to start. But one day, I decided to try something new. I wrote a letter to my future self. In that letter, I described my dream life, the accomplishment, the joy, the freedom I wanted, and the feelings I wanted to feel. And you know what? The vision gave me a reason to show up for myself every day. So here is a little challenge for you. Write to your future self. Imagine the life you want to use that guiding light to. And I know you have been hearing this a lot all over the world and all over the channel and stuff. But believe me, it works. Like writing about, if you're too lazy to write, just record yourself and make a video. You know, one of the reason I love creating video, I realized, and I wish I did it sooner, so I could document my life from the beginning, you know, from the pain, the happiness, the excitement, everything. I wished I started this earlier, so I had a all version of myself, you know, in back of my mind, because our memory is constantly fading away. So I think this just give it a try. You know, if you don't give it a try, you wouldn't understand. Try writing it down. It literally makes you more aligned, or know about, reflect on yourself and know about yourself more. So I hope you give that a try. Now let's talk about practical ways to boost your self-motivation. Here are 5 tips to keep you going. Set small and achievable goals. Okay, whenever we think about goals, we like, oh, I will exercise every day and I will never eat anything sweet. You know, that don't do that. Take small step, okay? And success or motivation or anything productive, okay, or discipline, it's about doing small things every day, so it adds up. Okay, if you do one day a very intense workout and you don't exercise for the rest of the month, it's not gonna work out. But imagine if you did 20 or 10 push-ups every day for a month, it will impact you much more. Or even if lift 20, just one, okay, just one every day, I think it's much better. Okay, even if you don't see the results soon, it's much better than literally doing one day and forget about it for the rest of the month or year, you know. Okay, create a routine. Even if you don't follow it, believe me, I have been there, but even if you don't, just do it. Okay, keep constantly creating a routine, write routine, study routine, anything, okay? Even if you don't do it, because you never know, maybe one day you will wake up and you will create a routine and you will do it, okay? So don't think like, oh, I don't do routines, I'm never gonna do it, okay? Don't think like that, okay? Just create it. Sometime I think it's better to create something useless than to not do anything, okay? It's better that you write routine every day, even if you don't do it, than to sit or lie or like, do nothing, okay? But the practical thing, the thing I would do, okay? A solid routine creates consistency, facts, which is foundation of motivation. Even small habits, setting aside 10 minutes a day to work on your goals and difference. Surround yourself with positivity. Your environment matters. Whether it's uplifting podcasts like this one, inspiring book or supportive friends, surround yourself with things which lifts you up. I 100% believe it. That's why I think the few videos you watch of my channel is all about relationship, because that's your core structure, that's your foundation. Everything else is gonna impact it, okay? Like if you don't have good surrounding, okay, it's gonna be, believe me, 100 times, 1,000 times harder for you to succeed. But if you don't have that place, you have to create it. If you don't have the whole house to yourself and you can't be productive, make a corner for yourself. If you like, see, like if we keep blaming people, if we keep blaming the situation, we will never change our life. And we need to, because without changing our life, we will never grow. So even if, okay, if you can't change your environment, like try to make a safe place for you where you can like do all these things, okay? It's very important. And make some great relationship, the inspiring people or like good friends who will motivate you from far, even if they can't be closer to you. Yourself, that's very important. Whenever we get into self-motivation, self-love, we become so critical of ourselves and we become so mean to ourselves, unkind to ourselves. But don't you think we already have like the whole world to do that? So you need to like give yourself benefit of the doubt. I know so many people, they don't believe in themselves, they hate themselves. That's why like be kind to yourself, reward yourself. You're trying your best, you're trying the best of your situation. Give yourself something to look forward to, a treat, a break, or time to something, or time to do something you love. Reward makes the process more enjoyable and keep yourself motivated. It's okay if you eat cake once in a while. It's okay if you drink coffee twice a day once in a while, okay? Don't be so critical of yourself. Sometimes it's okay to give yourself the things you're like trying to avoid or something, because it gives you like stress-free situation. Like whenever you search something about things, they will constantly tell you that stress is the cause of everything, but they never tell you how to get rid of the stress. This is the one of the thing you can do. Maybe you're trying to stop watching movies or something, or you like cartoons and you're stopping it, or I don't know, I couldn't think of any good example, whatever, okay? But maybe you're trying to leave it, but reward yourself with something. Like if you want to do it so badly, don't do anything bad. I'm only talking about the good things. But if you want to do it something good, but you're trying to avoid it, it's okay to take a bite of a donut once in a while, anything good, not bad. Don't quote me on that and do something bad and like hold me accountable. No, don't blame me, okay? I'm talking only, whenever I talk, I'm talking about good stuff, okay? I'm not into that bad stuff. Okay, be kind to yourself, like I told you already. Remember, motivation isn't about being perfect. Some days you will feel Some days will feel harder than others, and that's okay. Progress is a progress, no matter how small it is. Exactly. Maybe you make a routine and there are 10 things, and you can't complete 10 of the things, okay? But you did once. Give yourself a pat. Like, did you remember the day when you thought that your life is not going anywhere? Do you remember the day when you thought that I can't even get off my bed, okay, or like sit still for a second? But you did it, okay? You wrote a routine, and you're doing one thing is like 1,000 and like that's Bangla. And like okay, and like I would love to make a Bangla podcast someday. That's like whatever, okay? And like you thought that you could never do it, but you made a routine. So if you do one thing in that list, I think you that's a great accomplishment, okay? So don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay. The goal is to constantly try and not give up. I think everything about life is that, like, not giving up and constantly trying. Okay, wrap up. I want to remind you why I started Sheconomy. For me, listening something while I work out, for me, listening to something inspiring while I do anything, because I hate silence. Like, we live in a generation where we don't go out much, we don't talk to people much, and I think that's one of the reasons we are so depressed and we don't have self-esteem, or like we are not very confident about ourselves. So I hope that when you listen to this, you think me as your friend. I'm always there. I'm rooting for you no matter what you're doing, okay? You can do so many things you can't even imagine. I trust you. I believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. I'm here to inspire you and tell you that yes, you have to believe in yourself and you can do anything you put your mind into, okay? So I hope when you listen to this, whatever you're doing, cooking, I don't know, studying or whatever, okay, or take a moment for yourself. I hope it helps you and it inspires you to do something great or things you want to do. And thank you so much for turning to Sheconomy. If today's episode resonated with you, let me know what do you think and share your favorite takeaway or tag me on your social platform, anything. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video or episode. And for the next time, stay inspired, stay motivated, and remember, you got this.